Baseball is live and on the air on the show. The calendar has turned to September, and we're ready for baseball between the Indianapolis Indians and the Louisville Bats. It's baseball.
Let's play ball. 4-4. Take the break. 3. Take out. 3.
Digging in, Tony Starr. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to center field. Blanco is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Now at the plate, Tony Starr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball shot foul down the left side. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
At the plate, Eric Gonzalez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
So striding forward now, number 64. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back safely. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch inside the throw, and he is out at second. Caught Steve. Now batting, Tony Starr.
Leading off for Indianapolis, the third baseman, Tony.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out to center field. Blanco is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Digging in now, Tony Starr. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes this the other way to right. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Your attention, please. Now, pitch it to the bat.
So digging in now, Tony Starr. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Tony Starr.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back. Starr stands at second with no outs. Lifted into center field, moving under it, Blanco. 1 away. Throw behind him to second. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. And tonight innings comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Archie Barisi earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Lester Colbert records the save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vascosia. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
10 hits, 1 error. They left.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
You showed me yours, and now I'm going to show you mine.
Leading off for Indianapolis, the 3rd baseman.
Hit high and deep to right center. Irvin giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jim Murray.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Now batting, right fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at 3rd with 2 away.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of 2nd. They already had the guy on 3rd, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at 1st. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
The 1-0. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Irvin is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at 3rd base. Aaron Alexander
For Indianapolis.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall on this one. Really put the guys on his back.
Being in a hole in a minor league playoff series means an opportunity to teach young men about facing adversity.
Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, it's postseason action between the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders and the Indianapolis Indians. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Drew Gilbert, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball.
4-4, take the base. Take out, 3.
Into the box, Tony Stark, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Sent out to straightaway center field. Topman is right there, one down. So stepping in, Tony Stark. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Drilled down the line. Well, this is foul for the first strike. To the left side, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Well, that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
It's not exactly Fenway Park out there in left field, but a ball off the wall is not a gimme double here either. So even though he almost drove it out of the ballpark, it was well played off the carom. They got it in quickly, and he might consider himself lucky to beat that throw into second base.
Digging in, Tawn Tucker. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The catcher, Tawn Tucker.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him. He comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
And that will bring up Eric Gonzalez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, he misses it.
Stand up,
And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Well, you can see what happens here. He's so focused on lining up to make his throw that he forgets one small detail. You gotta catch it first, so he gets tagged with an error, as well he should.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And that'll storm the way from third as they go up 2-0. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short off him and eats him up. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. that with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
First pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Oh, and he missed with a breaking ball up there, and that's a mistake he won't get away with, as this ball is long gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
As we take another look here, you can see that the curve just didn't have that great bite to it, and he sends it deep into the night sky. If you can see it early, curveballs can be some of the easiest pitches to get airborne and backspin out of the park.
Play ball.
With a home run and a double.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in the last at bat. That ball was down in a way. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Upset with the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent down toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
That's an ideal start for the inning right here. The leadoff man strokes a double, and the next guy comes up and swaps places with him, chasing his partner home. Could be a big inning.
Now at the plate, they'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
That's popped up. Trahan backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Stepping in, Eric Gonzalez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
Hit to third. The tag gets one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Play ball.
I thought he threw it.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
One final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. The lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
shutout this evening. Indianapolis jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Drew Gilbert pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From our partners Dan Plezak and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First, for the victorious Indianapolis Indians, 8 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. A good matchup here in Game 2 between the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders and the Indianapolis Indians. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Darius Tatum will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
First offering on its way. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
One of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump, giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse. Digging in, Tony passed that bat when he went deep. He turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Andujar's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
So coming to the plate, Tawn Tucker. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tawn Tucker.
Now a snap throw to first. A dive, but he's back. The 2-2.
When you're starting to swing it like this team, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke. That's one of the keys to communication guys out of the bullpen. They're being caught for strikes early. They're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes and they're jumping all over.
Heading out to a shallow right. Escobar has to come in and use that, but he has it right. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Now in the box, Casey Escobar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-1 home. Attempt here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Standing in, Tony Starr. And their runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Topman moves over. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a two-run game now.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a two-run lead heading into the late innings.
At the plate, Tony Starr. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
Yeah, that's a good single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tawn Tucker.
The catcher, Tawn Tucker.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
His play pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game. And it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
Did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
To 6, the final tally in this one. The Indianapolis Indians get the win to take a 2-0 series lead. Archie Barisi takes home the win. So that'll just about do it for Mark DeRosa. Dan, please.
A 2-0 series lead gives this manager an opportunity to share some insights on the closeout opportunity.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation.
The third baseman, Cody Shaw.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Escobar on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Play ball, 3.
Ready for another chance? Tony Starr. He flew out in his last at-bat. to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left is now a 6-run ball game.
No, because if it still hits that and it's still on that side, then it still counts as a home run.
Digging in and looking for more, Tony Starr.
Yeah, man, that last one wasn't exactly a dangerous shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, but they call that a wall scraper.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Two base hits, both singles to this point. Is line to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at
Tony Starr will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. First pitch coming, here it is. Throw on to first gets him and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Indianapolis leads it. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Lou McCarty enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Lifted in the air out to right. Escobar sprinting after it. But he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
So a big spot here and stepping in, Twan Tucker. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. 1-1 to third. Enduhar fields it cleanly, and there's one down now. Into the box now, number 64. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
First base.
Coming to the plate now, Ricky Bailey. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if they're going to force a game 4. He gets down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would.
Well, win in advance is the name of the game, and that's just what they've done. Congrats to them, but it's just going to get harder from here.
He right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Here now is our final line score. First, for the victorious Indianapolis Indians, 8 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 19 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes.
Baseball is live and on the air on the show. A critical one in store for us here. It's game 1 between the Indianapolis Indians and the Gwinnett Stripers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Standing in, Tony Stark. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Tony.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Coming to the plate now, Tawn Tucker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Tucker.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Into the box now, number 64. And he's ready to take his first cuts.
Number 64.
Comes set and the 0-1. And now towards shallow right. Rodriguez will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He singled.
Striding in, Tony Starr. Already 2-2. Look to add on right here. He's set. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that's off the left field wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Settling in now, Tawn Tucker. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. The 3-2 pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. Rodriguez has it in his sights. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, number 64. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. The 0-1 offering.
You're scoring, you're scoring, you're scoring, you're scoring!
Camargo waits on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no error. Stepping in, Tony Starr, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. From the stretch, and it's fouled away. Hit the other way out toward right field.
You're going, you're going.
He makes the catch, and they have taken their first step as they claim game 1 here at home. This ball game is over. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Gwinnett jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Sean Newcomb gets the W on the mound. The game's future stars.
Play ball.
Leading off for Indianapolis.
First delivery to him on the way.
Tony Starr.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Pitch on the way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the series. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0. Striding in once again, Tony Starr. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. That's popped up. Rodriguez ranging forward, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your luck.
And now they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry. Tony Starr will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Hit on the ground out to short. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Digging in once again, Tucker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. On the ground to third.
Pick it up.
To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is in now, Tom Hennessy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hennessy.
1-1-1.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So striding in, Tony Starr in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And he has come through big time as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. And a relay to the plate. And it's not in time. He's safe as 2 runs come across to score, and they grab the lead.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, D-Row. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Now at the plate, Tucker, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Tucker.
Pitch popped up. Hennessy has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Tony Starr. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Now batting, the catcher.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Tucker. And he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential. Stepping into the box, Johan Camargo. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get deep enough into the gap. Scooped up. On to first. first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on. Coming to the plate now, Tony Starr. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Yeah, and that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, guys, it seemed like every time he swung the bat, it was hit somewhere hard. He winds up with 5 base knocks in the game, and you don't see that too often. Without question, a standout performance.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Indianapolis Indians have evened up this series at 1 game apiece. Tommy Garland earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight for Mark DeRosa. Dan, please act. This is Matt Beck.
A manager challenges his players to improve their championship odds by seizing a win in a crucial swing game.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. It's a big one. Game 3 between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Indianapolis Indians. It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next. Darius Tatum gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Play ball. Three. He's out.
pitch. The third baseman, Tony Starr.
The pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Rodriguez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Up next will be Nick Williams.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick.
The 2-2. This one's down to third. A throw to the plate, and he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now. Now at the plate, Tony Starr. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tony Starr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gilberto Cabrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last with another big hit right here. Starr. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. Indianapolis is out in front, 3-1. Ready once again, Tony Starr.
Third baseman, Tony Starr.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is lifted out to left. Williams is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Stepping up now, Tony Starr.
Now batting, third baseman, Tony Starr.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Yanked on the ground down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Cabrera ranging back at the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. He pulls into third safely as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Tucker. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 64. And they're runners at the corners now. Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And now the runner from third scores to give them a very important insurance run.
Oh, and you just know at a game this tight that run could...
Striding into the box, Tony Starr. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Tony Starr.
Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Now at the plate, Con Tucker. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Con Tucker.
The 1-2. This one's flared out
on the back.
toward
Pick it
left.
up. Pick it up.
Coming in is Williams. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And not in time as the run scores.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he picked up 2 hits in this one, and both were well hit and timely. Ended up with a triple and a double, and that's enough for him to get the nod here.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Indianapolis have taken a 2-1 series lead. Aaron Alexander is credited with the win. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for the victorious Indianapolis Indians, 9 runs on 17 hits, 2 errors. They left 15 men on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, it's
Indianapolis,
postseason action
Indians.
between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Indianapolis Indians. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Spencer Ota will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. Ready with the 0-1. Third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. In to score, the runner from second.
Play ball. Ow. Ow. He's out.
Up next will be Nick Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nick
from the belt, the
Williams.
Pitch popped up. Starr is there. And the inning is over. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able. At the plate, Tony Starr. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Tony Starr.
Line towards center field. Cabrera is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tony Starr.
The third baseman.
He's set, and the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Culberson ranging up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits. So striding forward now, Charlie Culberson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He'll bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he barehands it. He's up with it, the throw. And that's an incredible effort to get this. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Tony Starr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Play ball.
Digging in, Melvin Rodriguez.
The right fielder, number 4. Melvin Rodriguez.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Softly hit here to the left side. But little trouble handling this one down there at third as that will end.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Now batting, Tony Starr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Third baseman, Tony Starr.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Cabrera going back on it. And this one bounds around against the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay. And they're not going to get him at third. He's in there with nobody out as the potential tying run. So digging in now, Quan Tucker, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So coming to the plate, number 64. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. This is on the ground over to first. Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. Oh, and a great recovery there just to get an out on the play. But meanwhile, a run is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing.
Out. Defense.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
First for the victorious,
yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game.
With one game about to decide a league championship, an experienced manager shares a moment of levity with the young team he has come to cherish.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, it's postseason action between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Indianapolis Indians. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jeffrey Ramirez gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all...
Three. Out. He's out. Good. Out. Out.
Into the box, Tony Starr, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Duvall ranging back. A leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall. He hit the corner and flies for third.
Good job.
And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Coming to the plate now, Quan Tucker. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Tucker.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Camargo takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So stepping in, number 64. Runner in scoring position with
shortstop. Number 64.
The 0-2. Hard on the ground toward short. Backhanded. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in now, Tony Starr.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Digging in, Tony Starr. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. There's a shot out to right center field. This will kick up against the wall now. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Now to the plate, Pawn Tucker. He got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time.
Tucker.
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Starr rounds third and is digging for the plate. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw.
Play ball.
So here now's the pitcher, Jose Rosas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side.
Three.
Stepping up to the plate, Tony Starr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is in the second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a one-out double.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Starr, the runner at second with one away. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And there are two away now. Now at the plate, number 64. Two away here in the eighth, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Camargo.
Third, this could be two. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Play ball.
Hey, I don't care if they're playing in Little League, college, minor, or major league. Winning a championship feels good. They're the International League champs, and they should enjoy every second of this.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing you'll ever see, 6 innings, but he definitely was a factor in the game. Did a good job while he was out there, and he gets the W because of it.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Gwinnett.